G'day. I keep getting questions as to what I'm up to and all that sort of stuff, so rather than try and explain it to all of my friends, I think the best way to do is just show you all. So this is the Australian Canine Sports and Training Centre, which is pretty much so where I've spent most of my blood, sweat and a lot of my tears for the last 6 months. Where we're standing here used to be just a swamp, and it's been built up, and then because of the mud that's down here, the clay, it's a phenomenal clay, that's it stuff there, it's shocking, you have to cover every surface. So we've covered this all here with a recycled road, so we call it road base, but it's everything pretty much so on this place has been recycled. We've already run a course here. This is where the stock dog course was done, and was still done in the mud, which was a bit hard. So we've learnt from that and making sure that we have no mud anymore. This here is the stock dog arena, and it's all made from clay and kept in place by log sleepers, and then we put some road base over the top, and then we used recycled crushed brick dust, which will set like concrete, and then on top of that we put AstroTurf, again recycled AstroTurf, but it's just wonderful. It's going to be all weather use, and I think it looks great. We're getting there. This yard behind me here is tri-ball and fly-ball. There's electricity at the end for the fly-ball to be run, and you know, obviously all this arena seating can watch that field there, and of course the stock dog stuff over the back. We're still going. It has pretty much rained non-stop for the 6 months that I've been here, and this is about as dry as it's been. So you can see we're still going, and the effects of the rain are just phenomenal. That the soil continues to move and pack down. But I suppose one good thing that you've got to see is that I've got to see anyway, is that it is going to pack in place with all the rain, so that it's not going to move over the next few years like how it's going to be, is how it is now. So all the movement's going to be out of it while we're still in the construction phase. But a lot's got to go on, you know, to get all the water off the place, to make sure that in any weather we can use this centre. So we've got drainage systems everywhere. So we've got ag line down the bottom of the trenches, and then we fill all those trenches up with that pink stone that's there. A, it looks good, I think, and but B, it just makes sure that there is no mud around the place. Here is the herding field. As you can see, the terrace, the seating terrace there. You can watch all the herding events that go on here, or any other events that we hold in this field. This actually was a swamp. You might see over there all the bulrushes. That's what this was. It was a pretty shocking, snake-infested swamp, and now, over the 6 months of building up the land, using everything that I learnt when I was a backpacker in Holland, among other things, I learned how to reclaim land, and yeah, so now this is our major herding field. Hundreds and hundreds of tons of soil has been brought in to this, and made a shelf, and then on top of that you can see now that we're bringing in topsoil to make sure that there is a really good base there to grow lawn on, so that the sheep and the dogs are in comfort when they're doing their sports. Another thing that we've done over here is, because the land gets so sodden, we've put in trenches, and now underneath those trenches are all the water lines, because we have water taps everywhere. Every 10 or 15 metres we have a tap. It's a lot, but you want to make sure that there's never a problem with water, and having taps that often means there's never going to be a problem. So all the trenches are then filled in with tiles, and the water will get into those trenches and then reticulate out into our larger trenches and take the water off the site that we need, obviously, for all the dog sports. So that's where we're at. The other good thing about these yards is that at night we can lock the sheep in here, especially the ewes that are about to lamb, the ewes that have lamb, because we've already lost three lambs to foxes in the last few months since I've been here. And kind of like, oh, better get that. One thing about bringing soil in is that you get stuff in it, and every single rock has got to be pulled up and got out. It's so much work. But it's fun, and I've had lots of awesome friends that have given me a hand, and just people that volunteer and just turn up and say, oh, do you need a hand? It's been absolutely brilliant. It's a lot of fun. So there you go. That's what we've been doing. That's the Australian Canine Sports and Training Centre as it stands. Hopefully next time I do a video, things will look even better. Until then, see ya.